Hey yo, welcome back to another toy photography tutorial. And this isn't really much of a tutorial as it is just a breakdown of a shot. First off, looking at the first photo that I took, and it just didn't come off exactly as I wanted. The effects were there, but it might have been like too much. Not to sound too big-headed, but I love my lightsabers, but I'm still trying to tune my other effects. And not so much a redo, but maybe like a part 2, like it's the aftermath, boom, like all this happened, and so we're gonna do the shot afterward. And another thing that I wanted to fix on this is the lighting. Part of the lighting was the plastic from my main characters, Bly and Ayla, and they were just super shiny, just like any trooper or figure straight out of the box. So at first I didn't care. It was okay. After seeing the shot, like, yeah, they were a little bit too shiny, and there's only so much you can do when it comes to the lighting. So what I did was give them a quick matte coat of spray to dull that shine. I usually only do this when I'm gonna customize figures, but I do think I am gonna start doing it on almost all of the figures that I am gonna photograph because it just looks so much better. We're using the same diorama and same setup as this shot, but we're just gonna tweak the lighting a little bit. So let's check it out. So this is the setup that we had left over from last time. One thing that I'm changing with the lighting is last time I had this light behind here that was blue to kind of give the effect with Ayla's lightsaber shining on her, but I didn't really like that, and so we're gonna cut this light out completely. So I had 4 lights last time. This time we're just using 3. So let's get the character set up and then we'll break down the lights. So breaking down the previous one, I did have this battle droid being blasted, and he kind of took up this right third of the image. I was kind of dividing it into thirds, kind of like the rule of thirds, but more of the sections, not the lines. And so I wanted him to take up the full right, and then we had Bly in the middle, and then Ayla on the left. But like she was kind of out of focus. He was in a good spot, but like I said, I didn't like the effects that were coming off of him. So he's already gonna be blasted. Or actually it's this guy down here. This one was the one being cut by Ayla, and so he's already destroyed. So I'm gonna put him inside the barrier as if he kind of fell down, and we're gonna move Ayla to the front instead of being behind. So that way she's closer to Bly, she's gonna be more in focus, and she's still gonna take over that left third. So the way that the diorama is set up, I really like how the lines are. So I'm lining Bly up directly in the middle of the shot. For Bly, I was able to get him to stand without a stand. For Ayla, because she has smaller feet, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. So, boom, I made a stand. Well, actually, I already had it made beforehand. Okay, so this is where we're gonna start adding some light. So here on the left side, I want to be our key light. It's an Aputure MC, and I have it connected to my desk or my table. So I have this one coming from the left side, and that's gonna be our main light. It does have a like little softbox on it, so it's not the best. It's still gonna be a little bit hard, but it's softer than just a direct light on them. So I like that. For our second light in the back, I have this Ulanzi light, this one, and it's on a GorillaPod. So I kind of like that because I can move this however and just throw it down and even kind of like direction and even kind of aim it where I want it. So I'm gonna turn this on. It's kind of a different white, similar but a little different, and which is okay because it's gonna be from the back. I'm gonna have this on the side behind, lighting the back mainly of Bly. But let's see how it looks. So also to remember, this lens, it's a super wide lens. This isn't the one that I'm shooting the shot with, but just for the video, that's how I have it set up. So you can kind of see this might come out in this setup shot, but it won't come out in the real shot. And for our last light, I have this LumeCube Edge light that I also have connected to the table. And this one, I don't have it on too bright, but it's just to further light the background a little bit. So it doesn't do too much, but it just kind of gives some light to our background. I think in the other one, I might have had it too bright, and so I didn't really like how our subjects blended in with it. So one bonus light that I am gonna add, so it's technically still 3 lights, but I'm gonna use my 5-in-1 reflector, which I have a video on as a must-have accessory. And I'm gonna kind of just set it up over here to kind of give some extra bounce to the other side of Bly. So that way he's a little more lit up. Now I'm going to turn off my video light. And I'm gonna turn off this one too. And so this is pretty much our setup. So the only effect I'm gonna add in post is gonna be a blue lightsaber, and then just like usual, tweak the colors and some of the lighting a little bit. But I'm gonna change this lens out to, I'm gonna change it to my 24-70 lens, and I'm gonna shoot it at about 40. And because I want it to be wide, I don't want it to zoom in like with my 100mm. So it's I want it to capture everything. Some small edits. Here's the final shot. So like I said, part 2, aftermath to that first shot. No effects. I really love how the lighting came out. I have a lot of other tutorials with editing if you want to check those out. Pretty much same format. Like I said, I like it clean with no effects and just focused better with the lighting and the composition. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like this one with all the effects? Do you like this one with better lighting and composition? And subscribe for some more tutorials to create and inspire. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.